Recording that. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to this Thursday's discussion of our CAE Community of Practice. Know your fellow CAE CDs. Glad you all are here with us. Great news, we have 4 presenters today, and we've seen all 4 on the Zoom. So we will go through all 4 presenters, and then at the end of that, then just a little bit of information on next month's presenter. And then Yair already has the breakout rooms set up for each presenter. So presenters will go into your breakout rooms, and then others on the call will come in and visit you in the room with any specific questions that you might have. So I think at this point, Yair, unless you have something else, we can just, I will stop my share, and we will go just from speaker to speaker. So not exactly sure how to say this. I'm going to say Stephanos. Stephanos, when I hear you say your name, I will know much better. And then Carlos, you'll be second. Jerry and Iyobosa will be the third school, and then Andrew, you'll come in and be the last school. So if our first school is ready, you can go ahead and share your screen, and then we'll learn a whole lot more about your school.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can hear you.
We cannot see your screen.
Not seeing your screen yet.
Oh, I see the mic. Just 1 second here.
We're starting to see your screen now.
Just 1 second, because you have different screen here.
That's a challenge when you have multiple screens. I actually, decided to stay away from.
Right.
I used to have 2 screens in my office, and then I just moved back to 1 screen because of that.
Let's see here. Is it the correct one?
We're seeing your PowerPoint in the editing mode, so
Okay.
set it up to presenters mode. That would be nice.
Can you see that one now?
It didn't change. I like the little one monitor logo at the bottom right over there. I usually click on that one, and then there you guys see your boat or somebody's boat.
Oh, so you see, that's strange because I move it to the all right, let's see here. I have multiple screens here, and I'm new to Zoom, so normally we don't use Zoom. That's why.
Yeah, just so go up a little bit and over to the right with your mouse. I could see your mouse moving.
So you cannot see my screen. Which screen can you see now?
We see each one of your slides in the small view, and then we see your number 1 slide. So
Okay, because it's on the let's see, make sure.
I can't see where your cursor is now. We could help you move it if you can show us where it is.
Just gonna go here.
Now we see the boat again.
How about now?
We see the boat.
I guess everybody wants to see the boat, right?
I guess so.
All right, sorry about that. Let's see here, make sure.
Yeah, that's good. So display settings, if you click on display settings, you see those words up right above your slide. You can move your mouse around. We could help with where to move it. Just need to click on display settings. Oh,
No, you can't. Where's the display settings?
Okay, all right. So I see your mouse. Can you bring your mouse straight down to the bottom? See where it says since CAE since 2023? Okay, now go up to the top. Are you seeing the words display? So show taskbar, display settings.
On Zoom or in the on the PowerPoint?
No, it's on the PowerPoint.
Display settings on the top right side.
Click display settings.
I can't find display settings, sorry.
Okay. Okay, I tell you what, we can see it. So how about we go ahead and you can.
I can minimize like this maybe. Is that better now? Can you see that?
Can everybody else see it? I can see it now. Can you? It's not.
Yep. We see
Yeah, it looks fine. It's just
presenter.
Yeah.
It's presenter's mode.
Okay, we'll
It's
just go
fine.
ahead and go on. You're on slide 2 from what we can tell. There, now you're on slide 1.
Okay. Oh, I see. So you can see that from the.
Mhm.
All right. So everyone can see that slide 1. Kind of.
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that. I have 3 monitors here. All right. That's what happens. Well, okay. Sorry about that. Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanos Mavromoustakos. I will be a quiz by the end of the presentation to see who's going to spell my name correct. All right. I've been at the Indiana Tech since 2019. I'm the point of contact here for CAE. By the way, the actual name for our university is Indiana Institute of Technology, but our, for marketing purposes or the name that we use out is Indiana Tech. So sometimes you might see Indiana Tech or Indiana Institute of Technology is the same university, basically. And that's why you will see from my email is indianatech.edu. So I'm the Associate Dean here at the Tolwer College of Engineering Computer Sciences. I'm also the Chair for Cybersecurity, Computer Science, Software Engineering, and the Director for the Cybersecurity Center. Okay, our validated program is the undergraduate degree, cybersecurity, and it falls under the Department of Cybersecurity at the Tolwer College. Our program focus based on NICE framework is for defense, cybersecurity, vulnerability analysis, incident response, and threat analysis. So we basically focus on the protection and defense. Now, we're investigating for possible next point of studies, to programs to be assessed by CAE. One would be a new program that we're thinking of, something on AI and cybersecurity. And also we have a relatively new program, a master's program, which will launch 2 years ago in cybersecurity. So that's another program we're thinking of.
It's often attached to like a grad.
Now, research projects and interest, we have different projects that are related to cyber. We have an AI, on AI vision specifically. And we have some general projects we're working on cyber and AI, and also on blockchain. So these are the general areas that we're currently working on. Now, grants, we have 3 NSF related to, mostly education related to NSF. That has some kind of relation to cybersecurity. And also we have some others as well from supported by different foundations. Now, our school specialties and expertise is on AI, blockchain, cloud computing, and cyber competitions. We have invested a lot in cyber competitions. We've been the Indiana State champions for the last 11 consecutive years. We've been also in the nationals last year. So we try to keep up with competitions. We have our Cyber Warriors, which is the team. And currently we're starting a new cybersecurity club because our program is growing. And we want to give opportunity for other students to experience, competitions and, and different activities that we do here, specifically for Cyber Warriors, but we want to give this opportunity for other students as well. Due to the fact that our school is, we have about half of our students are athletes, and that being an athlete, it means that you spend a lot of time with your sport. It's kind of difficult, close to impossible to be also a cyber warrior, to be in a cyber team, because of the hours that the cyber warriors invest in training. So that's why we have the new cybersecurity club that will give opportunity for our athletes or other people that are not in the cyber warriors team. Now, some help what we might need is that we're trying to integrate AI into our course. I'm starting from point 3 actually, but that's why we need training, in AI, specific AI tools. AI tools, there's so many coming out recently and it's difficult to catch up. So we don't have time. Everyone is busy here. With so many things that we do, creating new programs, articulations, transfers, many things going on. So everyone is busy, in publications, projects, and so on. But we need to see if we can find some collaboration with some other people that they're in this area already, and we can cooperate, in maybe some kind of a training, or maybe through CAE. Another area is we feel like we're experts in the cybersecurity area in terms of networks and and so on, but we want to investigate also to expand our knowledge and expertise in hardware, for example, different Internet of Things. We're currently working now on some projects, for example, how students can hack robots. Right, it's one area because our robotics program is quite big here. We invested also a lot in robotics, so we're trying to see how we can work, with the robotics department and how we can learn more on, hacking robots, and as well as drones. So that's the two things that we're working on now. And also another thing that we want to do is, as I mentioned before, integrating AI into our courses. We added 3 new courses into our cybersecurity program. But now we want to go in every course and see, can we integrate AI? And that doesn't include only the cybersecurity courses, but pretty much all courses in our university. Even a small part of AI can we integrate, because we need to change. We need, AI is here, it's going to stay here for some time. So we're investigating what parts of AI can we incorporate. For example, even software engineering, can we use some AI, maybe for testing or development, right? So we're thinking about that, and we investigate this area. Another one is the certifications. We have already done some work in that area, but since things are moving so fast and changing, there are so many different certifications out there. Our goal is when students graduate with our degree in cybersecurity, what possible certifications, industry certifications they can pass through specific courses. So we want to make sure that the cybersecurity certifications out there, or our program basically, are aligned with those certifications. So that's something we're working on. Now, basically what we like to tell our fellow CAEs is that we're looking for possible collaboration, either research or grant application. I know now there are not so many opportunities as there used to be in the past. I think slowly they're coming up, but we still, want to investigate what opportunities are out there, and would like to collaborate. We have had great success in some, previous, as I mentioned before, some of the NSF and some other grants, and we like to, explore more opportunities in that sense, as well as to expand more articulation agreements with other institutions. We want to investigate, what possibilities are out there. We're currently working with the Northeastern Indiana network with other universities to create a cyber network association here, so we can collaborate with other universities. So we want to expand that with other institutions as well. And that concludes my presentation. Any questions?
You know what? We'll take questions in the breakout room.
Okay.
Whenever you go. Then the individuals that go in with your room, I'm sure they'll have some questions. And thank you very much for your presentation and familiarizing us with your school. So if you will stop sharing, then we'll ask Carlos to come on and share his screen, please. There we go. He's got it ready. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. It's such a pleasure to be here. My name is Carlos Rubio Medrano. I'm an assistant professor of computer science, and I focus on cybersecurity. And today I'm representing Texas A&M University Corpus Christi. This is my contact information. Just want to emphasize that we've been a part of this community for quite some time now. The program of study we have is a bachelor's degree in computer science that has a concentration in cybersecurity. We have 4 different concentrations. One of them is in cybersecurity. And we also offer a master's degree and a PhD in computer science. In terms of cybersecurity, we are focused on design and development, implementation and operation, protection, defense, and investigation. And overall, we're going to be talking about this in just a minute. The topics of interest and also the faculty here at UCC are obviously cybersecurity and obviously AI, right? Everybody wants to do AI now. But we also have a very, very strong program in geospatial computer science. We have research center here on campus that is focused on geospatial CS. And we are also really interested, or faculty here is really interested in software engineering. In terms of our next program of study, we have just started the discussion towards turning our concentration in cybersecurity into a full program bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. Hopefully that will be, at least the planification will be done by the end of this academic year. There's been some talks about a master's degree in cybersecurity, but unfortunately those talks haven't been continued as desired. And also recently we added a new concentration in artificial intelligence, just to go with a high demand that we're experiencing right now. And the idea is to expand it eventually into a full bachelor's degree in artificial intelligence. That will be fantastic for the program, and also perhaps that can be a candidate to link cybersecurity and AI as a potential program of study that fits into the goals of this community. Right now, we have 3 faculty focused on cybersecurity, myself and Doctors Suka and Dudal Kar. Dudal Kar is now serving as the chair of our department. Myself, I am, at this moment, some of the topics I'm focused on: agentic AI for authorization and access control, a little bit of zero trust, a little bit of privacy, as well as malware analysis. My colleague Mehdi, he is really interested in connected automatic vehicles, in blockchains, especially using privacy and federated AI. He's also doing zero trust, but he's doing it in the context of IoT and smart cities. And he's into a little bit of quantum computing, post-quantum computing architectures. Vidal, he's focused on drones, as well as blockchains and information security. If you are interested in any of these topics, you're more than welcome to come during the breakout session and talk to me. In general, cybersecurity, I think I already mentioned some of the topics we do, mostly access control, blockchains, privacy, steganography. Our faculty in artificial intelligence, all of them, I mean, not all of them, we have 3 people. They are mostly focused on LMLs as well as computer vision. Geospatial computer science, they do a lot of surveying and data analysis. Software engineering and programming languages, they do software architecture, specifications, requirements gathering. And also we have people really into networks, especially 5G and 6G, things like resource allocation, uplink and downlink optimization, and so on. In terms of grants, we have our university is now part of a research center, UTC Taiwan Research Center, funded by the Department of Transportation, that is focused on cybersecurity and transportation. We are also a proud founder member of the Computer Alliance of Hispanic Serving Institutions, which right now has around 16 or 60 organizations nationwide. And we have several different grants from different sponsors, NSF, the Department of Defense. I think we even have from the Department of Education, we used to have, I'm not sure about that. And in terms of collaborations, well, as I mentioned, we're open to talk about the many research topics that I just mentioned, where definitely is there's a college-wide effort to incorporate AI and cybersecurity into educational matters. And we are really also really interested in networking as well as autonomous vehicles. If you are into those fields, please come talk to us. We are not actually partnering with anybody at the moment, as I understand, but hey, willing to do so. So I'll skip this slide. Not much to see here. Well, we are really interested in participating in research, ideation, and collaborations. We're also big into sharing educational resources. You know, as my previous colleague said, everybody wants to do AI, everyone wants to incorporate AI into education, but unfortunately, not everybody has the time to do that. And why not? We would like to host some of you guys come and be inviting speakers here at Town UCC. And if you want us to show up at your campus, that will be also extremely fantastic. Well, what else I would like to tell that we are really proud to belong to this community. We've been around for quite some time. We have the certifications, and we are definitely trying to keep those certifications around. We even have the certificates, the diplomas actually hanging proudly in our department suite. And that will be it from my side. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, Carlos, thank you very much. You heard Carlos invite those of you that want to come into his breakout room. So now we'll move on to Jerry and to Iyobosa. And if one of you wants to share your screen, then that would be great.
Absolutely. This is Iyobosa. I will be sharing my screen.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. There you go. Whoops. There you go.
Better? Can everyone
That's
see?
it. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. It's a pleasure to meet everyone. This is actually my first time presenting. Predecessor of ours went on to took a different route, went on to a different opportunity. So this came on to me to fall on here. So looking forward to collaborating with everyone else. So this is what I have so far. Okay. Name is Iyobosa Ero. Here presenting with Jerry Schnepp. We are from Roosevelt University, located in downtown Chicago, Illinois, and we've been CAEs since 2025. Currently, what we have is computer science. We have a computer science program, in two of which are bachelor's in cybersecurity and another one master's in cybersecurity and information assurance. A program of focus or target is the NICE cybersecurity workforce framework and job roles, and our subject matter expertise deals in a couple of areas, right? Network security, vulnerability assessments, cybersecurity audit, red team, blue team, defense and offense. This framework, ISO 27001, 001, and Secure Operational Center. What may be your next POS? We're looking at business and technology collaboration ideas and innovation for students. And it could be in the BS level or the master's level, the bachelor's level or master's level. The vision that I'm seeing is at the end of the day, it was somebody's idea that created a company that started employing people. So not only is my thinking from the idea of fostering knowledge and developing students, but also letting them know that they can also take a tangent route to also be entrepreneurial as well. So we're open to those type of ideas. What are your research projects or research interests? We're looking at cybersecurity by dealing with UBA, user behavioral analytics. One of them that I have working right now with a student of mine is open policy agents and unified framework, where we're able to, once the project is finalized, or at least at an MVP level, be able to have an agnostic solution that is able to connect to cloud instances and look at different policies, for example, the HIPAA policy, CCPA policy, whatever it is, and be able to make decisions to help that company to be compliant. We're also looking at enhancing cloud security through advanced access control. That's an interest. We're open to partnerships, national and international. Since this is my first time presenting this, I'm looking at different strategies that will help not only strengthen Roosevelt University, but also strengthen the partner universities as well, that we're able to drive solutions that could be introduced to the industries. And of course, when individuals conduct their PhDs, those also can be applicable to the industries as well, irrespective of hopefully the industry that that solution is geared to. What changes, enhancement, or gaps do we have in our program? Well, we're looking at really strengthening our cybersecurity courses to meet the current technical and business demands. We also want to build our partnerships with other universities on a virtual cyber, and also have a collaborative virtual cybersecurity lab environment, where even after the collaboration is set up, all the students from both universities can collaborate in virtual environments and also develop or simulate several cybersecurity scenarios, or even build out a really core, robust cybersecurity virtual environment that even industries can use to simulate different type of, could be attack level, GRC level, or whatever the use case may be. Again, we're open to collaborative grant opportunities. We're open to research opportunities, open to curriculum adjustment to meet workforce demands. And overall, we're looking at a way we can position ourselves as the collaborative force that students, when they come through, students and professors or lecturers or professors come through to us, we're able to facilitate. If we're not able to partner, we're able to point you in the right direction as well. But at the end of the day, collaborative effort whereby solution driven is the main focus, right? Any questions? And thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. If you will stop your share, that will be great. And I'm sure you'll have some people in your breakout room as well who are wanting to collaborate also. And Andrew is already coming on there. Way to go, Andrew.
All right. Hi, my name's Andrew Kalafut. I am representing Grand Valley State University split between Allendale, Michigan and Grand Rapids, Michigan. We have two validated programs of study. The BS is offered from our Allendale campus where I'm at right now. The MS is offered from our Grand Rapids campus where I'll be teaching tonight. It's a fun setup. Program focus, we are a technically focused cybersecurity program with our strength being in system security broadly. So computer systems, networks, cloud, that type of thing. Primary subject matter expertise, IoT, human factors. We have a couple recent hires in cybersecurity and AI, so that's an area that we are trying to develop. Future POS. We're in process for developing a cyber operations curriculum. We have that thing designed. It's going through our university curriculum process right now. That takes a while. So ideally, we'll start offering that in fall of 26. We'll see how that goes. Cybersecurity in AI as well. We have a bachelor's program in AI. We have a bachelor's program in cybersecurity. Since we have both of these things, why not try to combine them? So we are working on that. As it turns out, when we smash the two things together, we're missing a few pieces from the program study document, but not that much. So we're working on getting there. One of the big things that we've been doing lately is these computing plus X degrees. So for example, computing plus business or computing plus modern languages, where a student can take a core of classes from computing, a core of classes from this other discipline, then do some electives that try to reach towards some sort of useful combination of both in a quicker process than was what a student would be doing in a double major. We're working on that with business. We're working on that with modern languages. We're working on that with allied health. We're going to end up with a ton of these. So whether we ever bother to get them validated is a open question because we don't want to be spending time validating maybe 5 or 6 or 10 different programs, but we'll be doing them. Research interests. We have about 8 core cybersecurity faculty in the department, and then some other faculty who are in other areas but also do cybersecurity. So we end up with lots of different research interests. Some to highlight: cybersecurity in healthcare IoT, especially authentication systems, human factors in cybersecurity. We have several faculty working on that. One really interesting project is doing user studies with elderly populations and how they interact with cybersecurity systems, so how we can better design things for them. In terms of subject matter expertise, we've got all sorts of things going on. We have 5 different undergraduate majors just in my department: cybersecurity, IS, IT, data science, human-centered computing, and then within the college, computer science, AI, and software engineering. And then also no BS program, but there's an MS program in health informatics and bioinformatics. So I can't really claim that we have a specialty because we kind of try to do a little bit of everything. In terms of collaboration, I'm welcome, to anything. Please, if you have an idea you think we could work with you on, feel free to get in contact. I am planning a SATC proposal for something related to human perceptions of security authentication systems. That would be great to collaborate on. We're also planning to pursue a STEM K-12 grant. That's another where we would welcome collaborators. In terms of partnerships, the main area we've been doing partnerships in lately is articulation agreements. Historically, we haven't done any of these, and now we're sort of making up for lost time in it. We have worked on articulation agreements with 3 local community colleges within the past 2 or 3 months, and we have another 5 or 6 currently in progress. So this is kind of where we want to build up a pipeline of cybersecurity students from our community college partners. Like I said earlier, our strength is system security. We're getting a lot of industry demand for governance, risk, and compliance. So that is a place where I'd absolutely welcome help. If you have a outline for a class that covers audit really well or any other GRC topic, I would love to see it. Same thing with specialized applications. You know, in Michigan, manufacturing and automotive are really important industries. We don't currently have this in our cybersecurity curriculum, but we would love to. If you've got a great class that covers this, I'd love to see how you structure that. The other thing I would like to say that wasn't on the other slides is we're really big into high school collaborations. We have multiple schools that come here either once a year, or I have one coming every month to kind of hear from our professors, use our cyber range, get hands-on things that they can't get in their own environment. So really, really, you know, working on building this pipeline locally to get more qualified cybersecurity professionals. I'd love to talk with others about how we're doing that or how you're doing that so we can help combine ideas and better support each other. All right, thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. Gosh, I don't know that we've ever had 4 presenters that presented and everybody stayed on their 10-minute sort of timeline. So that was wonderful. Thank you. Was we able to share information on 4 different schools in a very short period of time. I will go ahead and share. Okay, so I'm assuming now you can see my screen. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Well, so we have our next session next month, November the 13th. We have 3 different schools. We may add a 4th one since this one went so well. And so we have Ivy Technical Community, Puerto Rico Polytechnic, and Niagara, New York there. So I will yeah, I know you already have the breakout sessions. You ready to take us into those? And I'll stop my share. So everybody,
Great presentations. Let me go ahead and stop the recording.
okay.